Yo, hey guys, it's Pop and Jacques Slade here. Back with another unboxing, and today I have something really cool. I'm gonna go out and say it's probably the coolest sneaker packaging slash sneaker box that I've seen so far in 2024, and I absolutely love it. And before you all jump in the comments, I know that they've done this before and we've seen something like this before, but this is 2024, and so I'm addressing 2024 specifically. Let's get to these. So this is a collaboration with Adidas Originals, BAIT, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. For those that aren't familiar with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they're 4 ninja turtles and they fight crime against some bad guy named Shredder. It's a cartoon. Well, it started out as a comic book, and that's really where these get most of their inspiration from, because they're inspired by the original comic book before the cartoon. And quick fun fact, and we'll get to that in here, you see here, these only have red mask slash bandanas, and that has to do when the comic book was first printed up in color. But before we get to that, let's get into these. So the original comic for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was started by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. They were these guys that lived in New York, and they put together this comic book about 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it was kind of supposed to be more of a parody of some of the stuff that was happening with Marvel, but it really took off thanks to their agent and some of the smart moves that they made. So here's a look at a bit of the comic book that it was inspired by. And as you see here, it's printed in all black and white. And that's how the original comic book was done, in black and white. It wasn't printed in color. When they did print it in color, that's when we got this right here, which is the turtle in the red. And they all wore red bandanas. It wasn't until they made the cartoon that they all started wearing different color bandanas to help separate them. And I imagine a lot of that had to do with marketing. But let's get into the sneakers. And there's actually a little bit of an Easter egg inside of here, and I'll show you that in just a moment. But let's get to this. So the packaging, as you can see, is packed up like it's actual action figure with the shoes inside of it. You can see through it very clearly, which is a really cool touch, a really cool addition, because obviously the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, when they started being merchandised by Playmate, they were all coming inside of the blister packs just like this. So the shoes is actually the Adidas Sheltie, and it's a really great version of the shoe. They really went into the details with this one to really make it pop, and I love what they did here. So you can see here that it's the normal color of the green, like a turtle, and then they have the red 3 stripes because of the red bandana, which you get here. Inside of the shoe, you get 2 extra red lace dubras if you want those. So a little extra bonus there. You also get extra sets of laces. So there's the white pair that they come laced up with, but then you also get a red pair, and this almost looks like a military green pair. I honestly wish they would have given each color of the bandanas in the laces, but instead they gave you these colors. And it also makes sense because this is actually inspired by the old Ninja Turtles, not the cartoon version. This is the comic book version. So I get it, but to have a little bit of an ode to the cartoon version, I think would have been cool, but whatever. I didn't make it. Either way, I still think it's dope. So let's get into the actual shoes. So you see here, they have this leather on the upper, and it's almost like a cracked leather. So you can see like there's some texture to it. On the back, you have the pop of a darker green there, which matches the green of the shoelaces. So you have that. Then you have the Adidas trefoil logo there, and that's on both of the heels. Now, there are a few other details on the shoe that I think you're gonna like. Here on the actual shell toe, it's shaped like a turtle shell, which is a really great addition. I love that they added that to the shoe. It makes it really, like, it hammers home the whole concept of this being a collab for the Ninja Turtles. But then here on the tongue, for the left shoe, they have the trefoil logo, but on the right shoe, they actually have a turtle shell. And instead of the words being written in German, the words are written in Italian. Then inside of the shoes, you get custom insoles, which look really cool. And it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the Adidas logo. And then you actually have pizza, which is their favorite thing to eat. So you see there, you have there with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle logo, you have the Adidas logo, then you have mushrooms and bell peppers, and the Adidas logo is supposed to be on the pepperoni there. So that's a really cool addition to the sneakers. I love that. But then on the back, you get basically looks like a comic book design there. And I kind of wish this would have come with a print of this, but that's a nice touch there for that to come. And then you have the instep here where you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is really nice. And then you have the Adidas there. They make sure you understand that this is the Eastman and Laird's version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, not the Viacom version, because Viacom, aka Nickelodeon, technically owns Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now. Both Eastman and Laird sold their share. Well, they sold their shares, and now Viacom owns them. And as a nice bonus, they have the cap to the sewer. That's on the instep. Now you're not going to see that unless you take the insoles out, but it is a nice little touch and a nice addition to the sneaker. Now, in addition to that, there's a couple, actually I think there's two more hidden details. One is on the inside of the tongue where it says Ninja Power. Now, I'm familiar with Turtle Power, but it says Ninja Power here. And then on the inside of this one, it also says Ninja Power as well. So very cool detailing on the shoes. Now, also, the other thing I want to show you is on the inside, they continue the pizza print. They really got all of the details right. Of course, they added gum bottoms because it's an 80s show or was inspired back in the 80s. So you got to have the gum bottoms to kind of bring everything and bridge everything together. But as far as a collab goes, this is probably one of the better ones that I've seen. And I've been talking to a few of my buddies about this that are Ninja Turtle fans as well. And there was a bit of a debate about if they would actually wear these. And I'm gonna put them on my feet so you guys can see what they look like on feet. But there's this part of me that feels like I probably wouldn't wear these in public. I would probably wear them to like a convention or something like that. I feel like that would be the most appropriate place to wear them, but I don't know if I would just wear them out just to wear them as a general shoe. But then again, I might. If I find the right colors that match the green and the red, this could be something cool to wear. Obviously with the gum bottom, that always pops, just to wear them out. I don't know, just a thought that was in my head that I wasn't sure. So one last thing. So when these drop, they're going to come in this packaging here, which again, just like an action figure, and I think it's super dope. I wish more brands thought this thoroughly about the designs that they do for shoes. And again, I know this isn't the first time something like this has happened, but I really love the way this all came out. You actually get a comic book here inside of this. So you have detailing there on the back where it says the Ninja Turtles there in the size, and then Adidas. And then you have the Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then you see there with Viacom because they are owned by Viacom, aka Nickelodeon there. And then you have an actual comic here on the front. But on the inside, you get a comic as well. So I'm going to open this up here so we can all see. So you have a little pull tab here. And then you can open it up. And it's not returnable once it's opened. You can open it up. And inside, you have the comic book. And there you go. The Eastman and Laird Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Very, very cool. So this is by IW Publishing. And let's open this up. And I know you're not supposed to open this up, but how else are you guys gonna see it if we don't open it up? So here on the inside, you get the actual comic book. Get the comic book here, obviously a piece of cardboard to keep it together. And there you go. It's an Adidas branded Eastman and Laird Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle IDW1. And there's the comic. Story and art by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. Obviously they have the Nintendo attribution and the Adidas and everything like that. This goes back to the old school version of the comic, and that's really, really dope. So big shout out to the folks over at Adidas and at BAIT for putting this together. Just a really well done collaboration. So that's what you get. If you order these, they drop at baitme.com. So you can get them on their website. Check them out over on their Instagram for more details. But it comes with the booklet. It comes with the crazy packaging. And then you obviously get the Ninja Turtle sneakers, which is a very, very nice touch. Anyway, would love to know, what do you guys think about collabs like this? Should brands be doing more collaborations like this? Because I think this really sets the bar for what a brand really can do if they really think about it and really put resources into creating something special for, one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collectors, comic book collectors, and people that just love sneakers in general. Anyway, all right, I'm Jacques Slade. As always, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe if you want to see more content just like this. As always, I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.